Well, good morning everyone. This is George Bayruthi giving you the market report. That's for the overnight, and we give you information on Friday morning, the 5th of September. First of all, who we are. We're a stockbroking firm located on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, and I intend to give you some more information about the company later in this presentation. Now to the disclaimer. Everything I say here is for general advice and general information only. And before you take any action, please consult with your professional advisor or talk to us directly. And a copy of this disclaimer is available to you should you wish to receive it. Today we continue with our editorial. We are talking about the Purchasing Managers Index, a very important economic indicator that can push the market up or down. Today we make a comparison between the various economy of the world, like the US, France, the EU, Germany, and of course we compare it with our Australian PMI. Okay, now to the data. Overnight and from around the globe, we start with Wall Street as US stocks closed lower. That's in narrow trade. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was almost unchanged from previous close and finished 9 points lower at 17,070. The S&P 500 ended lower by 3 points or 0.1% and finished at 1,997, just few points below the psychological level of 2,000. In Europe, the Stoxx 50 index that comprises several European major markets rose by 1.8%. In London, the FTSE was steady. In Japan, the Nikkei index fell 0.3%, and in China, the Shanghai index rose by 0.7%. On the commodities, gold a short time ago was trading at 1,261, that's US per ounce, and that is down $8 or 0.5% overnight. Silver closed this morning at $19.14, almost steady. Crude oil this morning at 94.5 US a barrel, down 60 cents from this time yesterday. Copper, the world's economic barometer, was at 315 cents per pound, and that is steady overnight. And iron ore, which is important for our miners such as BHP, Rio, Atlas Iron and Fortescue, has continued to tumble, slumping another 1.6% at 84.3 US a ton. The price of iron ore now has slumped to 6-year low, and this is more than 40% drop since January. On the currencies, the Aussie dollar was giving you 93.5 US cents, 97.8 Japanese yen, and 72 euro cents. On our market yesterday, the ASX 200 index shed 25 points or 0.4% to 5,631. The big four banks and Telstra fell in concert with the biggest miners, which came under pressure from the very low iron ore price. The best performers amongst the leaders, Woolworths up nearly 1% and Wesfarmers up 0.3%. The worst performers, Newcrest Mines down 1.6% and Macquarie Bank down 1.2%. They're both followed by Telstra and Westpac down nearly 0.8%. On the economic news today that can affect our market, we have the Australian Construction Index, which of course can tell us how strong the construction industry is moving forward. In the US tonight, we have the non-farm payroll and the unemployment rate. So they are very important data that can affect the market in the US, which of course can affect our market on Monday. What we show you here on the screen is what our analysts here at FS Securities present with the various picks and our trades. This is of course a summary of all the stocks that we have on the website, and if you need to get any more information about any of these companies, all you have to do is call the office and we'll give you more information, or you can go to our website, and if you're not a subscriber already, you can actually subscribe for 15-day free trial, and you have all this information available at your fingertips. We like to also show you a chart with the trend in the volume, and also we give you the ratio of the advances over declines. As you can see that the volume has been rising over the last 4 days. However, on yesterday we've had almost the decliners slightly above the advances, and that's the first time that the declines were ahead after 5 days of trading, as you can see on the chart. We also scan the market, and we give you a scan of all the companies that went up quite a bit yesterday. A company called Panorama Synergy went up from 13 cents to 41 cents. That's nearly 50% rise. Macquarie Telecom Group was up by 17%, and you can go down the list and you may see something that you may be interested in, and if you do, all you have to do is call the office and we can give you more information. Then we give you the companies with volume. We have here Telstra with 21 million shares exchanging hands, and Telstra was down nearly 0.9%. Fortescue, strangely enough, went up 1.2% with 22 million shares. The reason for that is that their production and the sales of their iron ore was higher. Qantas continues to go up. We've been seeing Qantas going up quite a number of days in the last couple of weeks since they produced their results. Of course, the results was negative. However, they predicted that future results would be much better. We give you a snapshot of the 10 best performing companies and the 10 worst performing. Starting from the bottom, we have Lynas down nearly 6%, What If down nearly 5%, Car Sales nearly 4% down, Mount Gibson Iron nearly 4% down, Mesoblast, which was actually a very spectacular, had very spectacular results over the last few days. Profit takers had taken actually 4% out of their profit. Okay, on the positive side, Paladin continues to rise. That's mainly because of the uranium deal that our Prime Minister intends to have with China. With India. Okay, so we put you that snapshot on every day so you can see which company may trigger your interest. We also like to show you the sectors, how each sector is performing. Down in the net change in percentage, you can see that most sectors were down yesterday. The only positive sector was actually the consumer staples, which was up by 0.5%, and the next column you see 100%. 100% means during the range of the day it finished at the highest point in the range. On the other hand, what we see here, the worst performing sector going down the list is the information technology, down 1.6%. Going down the list, we also have the property down 1%, and you've got few very close to 1%, such as the utilities, nearly 0.9%. Telecommunication was down 0.7%. Material, because of the iron ore and the various companies such as iron ore producers, BHP, Ria, was down 0.7%. I think this is again an important part of our presentation that helps you to have a good view of the market. Now, who am I am? My name is George Beiruthi. I'm the director here at FS Securities. As you can see, I've got many years of trading and investment experience and several qualifications to support what I offer my clients. My ambition today is to help our clients and prospective clients to become effective investors and traders. We're a stockbroking firm, as I mentioned earlier, located on the Gold Coast in Queensland. We educate our clients, we work them as consultants to pick trades and manage the portfolio. We like our clients to be engaged with us for most, if not each trade. We trade equities, options, commodities, CFDs, futures and foreign exchange. And we offer our clients a very attractive investment at 7% over 1 year, interest paid monthly, or 9% over 3 years, interest paid monthly as well. Also, we are financial planners and cater for all your financial needs. How to contact us? Well, our landline 61 for Australia, 7 for Queensland, 5630-4141. That's our landline number. Alternatively, you can call my mobile. I am available to be reached 7 days a week. And that's of course when I'm not playing tennis, playing bridge, at the movies or dining out. You see, I've got also a life to do beside working here. The website, www.fssecurities.com, and you can write to me at george@fssecurities.com.au. Happy trading, and I'll be back at 1:15 to tell you what happened during the day.